Roll the corn. We know the truth now. Galil et the gun, that means roll the corn. Galil et the gun, that means roll the corn. Peace to the gods and goddesses in the chat. Share the live, hit the like button, hit the share button. Subscribe to my YouTube, which is We Know the Truth Now. Keisha the Hood Princess, I love you and I'm in love with you. Today, we're going to talk about Red Jasper and the Mississippi River and the Nile. It's going to be short, but it's going to be powerful. It's going to be short, but it's going to be powerful. See, when people say, hold on, let me share the live. When people say the Mississippi is the Nile, you have to be able to show it. You got to show the people. Roll the corn. You have to be able to show the people. I love y'all. I'm in love with you. How you doing today? Hit the like button. Hit the share button. Subscribe to my YouTube. Subscribe to my live subscription. We know the truth now. Put the corn in the chat. Put where you're from in the chat. Put the corn in the chat. Put where you're from in the chat. Put the corn in the chat. Put where you're from in the chat. Sandy, what up? Herb Life, what's up? Drop it in there so I can shout you out real quick before we get started. Follow Herb Life. Follow Sandy. Put the corn in the chat. Put where you're from in the chat. Nebraska rolling the corn. Ohio. The corn huskers of Nebraska. Roll the corn. Ancient mounds right in the cornfield in Nebraska, aligned with stars. I ain't got to Nebraska yet. Nebraska very interesting because Nebraska has the strongest corn agriculture. Some of the strongest corn agriculture. It's a lot of ancient history in Nebraska, and I ain't really touched up Nebraska yet. I'm going to get there. Buffalo, New York. California rolling the corn. Drop the corn. Drop where you're from in the chat. Follow Keisha the Hood Princess. Follow Casey Macon. Boston, Massachusetts. I love Boston, Vu. I love Boston. I don't know why, man. I'm a Boston Celtics fan. I love Boston. Texas in the building. Lenny. Follow Lenny. Follow Vu. Follow Stewie61. User 1428 in Buffalo. Follow these people. Columbus, Mississippi. I love you and I'm in love with you. Illinois. Follow Keisha Taylor. Follow You Should Repent. Copper Militant. Yeah, Philly in the building. Philly in the building. Tennessee in the building. Roll the corn. Follow Angelic Being and follow CS. Now today, Jackson, Tennessee. Rita Fields. How you doing? Who we got? Rory Mack, Memphis. M-Town. Memphis, Mississippi. New Jersey, Chief 7, Cincinnati, Ohio, man. What's up? Cincinnati sits on the 7 hills of a real ancient culture right there in Cincinnati. Maryland in the building. Colorado, Miko, I love you when I'm in love with you. I thought you wasn't coming back good. I'm back, Droop. Subscribe to the lives, bro. Massachusetts, Oklahoma. Kendrick 901 Memphis. What's up? Roll the corn. Oklahoma City, Oklahoma. Respect my kicks. Always in the chat. I love you and I'm in love with you. Appreciate the follow. Today, boy, appreciate it. We know the truth now. Macon, Georgia, Virginia, Savannah. We starting to learn this history, man, and the power is starting, and the power is growing like a fireball, like Ryu, like the power growing. North Carolina in the building. I feel the power growing in my people on the knowledge side, on the enlightenment side, on the virtue side. I feel the power of my people growing back to where we once was on this planet. And that empowers me to get up and drop some more jewels every day, because this gonna put all the culture together for somebody. And like I say, I want to document all this and put it on YouTube and stuff for if I'm gone 100 years, I want my people to go on my YouTube and look on there and be like, that's what that means. That's what these people doing. That's the breakdown of this. This is what that is. I want the kids to know that your culture built the earth and it come from America. It come from here, right? So God's chosen people come from here, not nowhere else, here. So 50 years from now, I want people to be like, yeah, I'm still watching We Know the Truth Now videos. Roll the coin. That's what this is about. This is just documentation. This is not for no praise, no ego, no none of that. I want people, the same way people go back and look at Dr. York, the same way people go back and look at all these other people. I want you to go look at my videos and put that information with the information everybody else put together and put it together. Because our ancient culture created all this stuff, and we was in America so long ago that we've been here way longer than we were Indians. We were here way before that. We became Indians, but we were here way before that. We were here 10,000, 12,000, 15,000 BC. Maybe longer, but I can prove 15,000 BC. And like I say, I like to teach y'all off something I can prove. I'm not gonna get up here and never tell y'all if I lie, I'm gonna die. That's my motto. I'm not gonna get up here and tell y'all no Fruit Loop story. I'm gonna get up here and tell y'all the truth. Let's go. We got almost 100 in the chat. Roll the coin. Ancient Egyptians used red jasper, particularly in amulets and jewelry associated with it with fertility. The blood of Isis, Mother Earth, people. The blood of Earth, the blood of Isis, and protection against evil spirits. Now, I want y'all to remember that. Red jasper is protection against evil spirits. Remember that. Red jasper is also one of the stones for one of the tribes of Israel. One of the tribes of Israel, so-called, is the tribe of Benjamin, uses red jasper, people. And I want y'all to understand that this is a culture. This ain't just happened. You think somebody built something in America made out of red jasper, then they built something in Samaria made out of red jasper, then they built something in Egypt made out of red jasper, then the Cushites got jasper. You just think this is just a coincidence. This is a coinkydink, huh? That's what they want us to think. They want us to think, though, none of these cultures come from the same base bloodline from here. That's what they want you to think. Somebody in Mississippi, on the Mississippi River, shouldn't have the same ideology as somebody in Samaria unless it's a connection of somebody in Mississippi River connected with Egypt with the same stones and meaning and the same teachings and the same structures aligned with the same stars. These people so far away from each other, it shouldn't go together unless they are connected somewhere. And that's what I come to do. Connect the dots with real information, real knowledge. Fuck all that fluffer. Fuck all that fluffer and making up shit. We gonna get to the facts. Egypt was making beads out of red jasper to protection against evil spirit. That's why you see them old people over there in Hindu and wearing red beads around their neck. That is protection against evil spirits. Let's keep going. Egypt done it now. Let's go see who else done it. Now let's break this down. Let's keep going. Red jasper is mentioned in Hebrew texts, specifically in the Bible. Gemstones in the breastplate of high priest. I taught y'all about the breastplate. I taught y'all about these different stones that go in the breastplate, what these stones stand for. Red jasper was used by the ancient so-called Hebrew people, right? You see that, right? So now, I done showed you that red jasper is used by a particular people, our people, but where did it come from? Where did it come from? See, that's what we got to start figuring out. We see the connection, but where the hell did it come from? Who got the oldest culture with red jasper on the face of the earth? And I'm going to show y'all today. Let's keep going. I showed you Egypt. Let's keep it going. Now, ancient Americans use red jasper, the blood of Mother Earth. That is the blood of Isis, people. That is the blood of Isis, right? And protection. General use, protection. Protection against what? Evil spirits, people. You see that, right? Some tribes use red jasper as an offering during rainmaking. Rainmaking rituals got something to do with agriculture, believing it could increase sensitivity to the earth, right? Protection, red jasper. Now, I showed you Egypt. I showed you what the red jasper mean. I showed you ancient America had it. Sumerians had it. Roll the coin. The high priest, the tribe of Benjamin is associated with jasper. The tribe of Benjamin is associated with jasper. On breastplates, just like I told y'all, I showed them mound builders with them breastplates on all over America. These are the original so-called Hebrews. They are older than Egypt. They older than Samaria. They older than the Indus Valley civilization. They older than China, Hindu, goddamn Cambodia. They older than everywhere. Right here on the river. I told y'all this stuff go together, but people who don't know the real history of a so-called Hebrew teaching, he think it's fake. He think it's something made up. No, big dog. No, somebody taught the star lamb in the agriculture how to be spiritual and virtuous on the Mississippi River. Long before you start learning knowledge, they was already kicking knowledge on the Mississippi. So don't you say these teachings are fake. Anybody who say these teachings, ain't no Hebrew teaching. You a lie. You are a lie. Locust coming in from the east to eat your damn crops is Hebrew teachings, nigga. Locust coming in, eating your crops, you have a bad harvest, that is Hebrew teachings. This is what my grandma and them were doing off the top of their head in Mississippi. Where you think the Bible got it from? Where you think the Bible got the plagues of the locust from? The plagues of the locust eating your crops? Where you think that come from out of the 10 plagues? Somebody had to notice that had to happen to a people, and they wrote it down, people. Then you learn from that, and you start doing better because you want your crops to have a good harvest. So you write that down. Now, the locust became significant with evil, people. Why? Because the locusts eat your damn crops up. So now, we get into the knowledge. Now, the locusts eat your crops up. They become significant with evil. Red jasper is significant with evil. Watch this. What? Roll the coin. Whoa. Red jasper, locust bead, Poverty Point, Louisiana. Huh? Hold on, we know the truth now. See, they won't even show us the real artifact. They show us a little garbage-ass drawing. What a real artifact said. Huh? Poverty Point got the Haru mound. Poverty Point got the Haru mound right there on the land. A land with Sirius, a bird mound, a land with Sirius in the sun, right there in Louisiana. Older than Egypt. With red locust jasper beads found in Poverty Point. Also found at Monte Santo on LSU campus. Mounds 11,000 years old. That culture come from America. I'm gonna show you why the Mississippi is the original Nile. I'm gonna show you. Everybody else just be talking, they ain't got no receipts. We were doing locust beads, significant, trying to show that Red Jasper making locust beads showing you protection of evil against this bug eating our crops, people. That's what that means. Break it down, we know the truth now. Let's keep going. Let's keep going. Red Jasper, right? Egyptians, they made beads of red jasper. Beads, red jasper, Egypt. Beads, red jasper, Egypt. Okay. Roll the coin. Beads, red jasper, Louisiana. Beads, red jasper, Louisiana. Who older? We know the truth now. Who older, my boy? The mounds in LA, it might be aligned with Arcturus. The same way the mounds on LSU campus are aligned with Arcturus. The Poverty Point mounds are aligned with Arcturus. 7,600 years old. Poverty Point. That's older, baby. Now, red beads, red jasper. Let's go to LSU. Let's go to LSU. Locust beads, red jasper, Monte Santo. You see that? Who wearing them locust beads? Our motherfucking people. That's who wearing them beads. Ain't no Native American wearing them beads. They ain't planting no crops. They didn't create corn. They didn't create astrology. Our people did that. Mississippian mound builders got locust beads of red jasper right there in Louisiana at all the old ancient mound sites. Let's go see how old Monte Santo is. Let's go see how old Monte Santo is. We know the truth now. Monte Santo, how old is it? Roll the corn. How old is Monte Santo? Locust beads, Poverty Point. You see it? I ain't making this shit up. Roll the corn. Locust in Egypt. Locust, Egypt. Locust beads of Egypt. Here you go. Egypt, locust beads. How many more you want? Locust, amulets, Egypt. Roll the corn. Roll the corn. The locusts are one of the plagues. That's where they get that from. Insects. Deuteronomy is in the Bible. Symbols of destruction. The locust is a symbol of destruction. Red jasper is to fight off evil spirits. It go together. Yes, it go together. Egypt, locusts. Eating all the vegetation up. This Hebrew teachings. The locusts in Hebrew. Swarm and devour your vegetation and crops. That is fighting off evil spirits when you make a red jasper locust bead. You see where it's coming from now? Sumerians got the locusts. Ancient Samaria doing the locusts. Destructive swarms are eating your crop in Samaria. I'm a bad man. I thought they was aliens. I thought they was aliens. They looking like us. They looking like us. Interesting. They looking like the bloodline come from us over there. That's what it looking like. Because Samaria is 6,100 years old. Samaria, here we go. Y'all think Samaria wasn't putting the locusts out there? Samaria ain't had a locust. Samaria ain't got the locust. Huh? Sumerian got the locust writing it on cuneiform. Where that culture come from? Where did that culture come from? Our people. We are the first agriculture gods. Spirituality, star alignment, math, structure building. Started on the Mississippi. Not in Egypt, not in Samaria. No, it started with the mound builders. Right here. That mound builder blood is still in our people walking around in the southeast right now and original to the land. Way before a Native American got here, we was already rolling the corn with all of our knowledge already getting made in artifacts. That's why they don't want to show you the artifacts that come out the mounds, people. Because somebody like me gonna connect it right to the Nile, right to Samaria, showing that our people went over there and schooled them niggas. Roll the corn. And these are the ancestors of the American Indian in the Southeast. Your great-grandmama and them, your grandmama and them, your great-granddad and them are descendants from the mound builders who built this stuff. Where else they come from? Roll the corn. They still know the teachings. They still got a green thumb. They still know Hebrew teachings. They are still virtuous and in love and love you and in love with you. We are the only people that was in love with our people. Everybody else was enslaving, going upside their people's head in history. We God's chosen people. Moors went upside the Slavs' head. Moors went upside other African brothers' head. The first Christians went upside somebody's head. The first Muslims went upside somebody's head. Who else? Greek went upside your head. Rome went upside your head. Rome bust everybody's head. Roll the cord. Everybody over there was busting heads. We come from love and nature, people. That's why they call you God's chosen people. DJ say, y'all not my people. Okay, DJ, get out of here then. We agree. We agree. Blocked. Y'all not my people. Sure ain't we your people. Get your ass out of here. We ain't trying to be your people. Who have we ever tried to be but us? Who have we ever tried to be but us? We don't want to be y'all ass. Who taught you that? Do you see us on the internet talking about some, I want to be like Sally? Hell no. Y'all not that impressive of a people. Who the hell you think you is? Roll the cord. One thing for sure, two things for certain, I want to be in the body I'm in right now. That's a fact. If I wake up YT, I might end it all. I wake up YT, I'm going to get the big pum pum. It's over with. Get me out of here. Now. I better not wake up like one of them movies, YT. Like, oh, what the fuck? Dude, it's over with. I don't want to, no, I ain't walking a day in your shoes. I don't want to be. Roll the course. I don't want to walk a day in your shoes. Because you're uninformed, you're hunter-gatherers, can't nobody, y'all destructive. I don't want to be a part of that. You ain't virtuous. You don't have no love in your heart. You're looking for the come up. You're looking for the come up. I don't want to be you. Why would I want to be you? An animal looking for the come up. Hurting the earth and people as I go along through my journey through life. I don't want to do that. I'm not going to do that. Oh, the coin. I leave that for y'all, bro. But it's going to stop soon. The people waking up, we starting to understand. We starting to understand, people. Okay, now let me go. Now, I ain't got the receipts for this because I ain't put it together this morning. I've been kind of in a rush. But everything coming out of them mounds are the same artifacts as Egypt, as Kush, people. I swear on my child, everything coming out them mounds, when I find the real receipts of what's coming out them mounds, match right up with Kush in Egypt and Samaria. Boat stones. Look up boat stones. Boat stones coming out the mounds in Louisiana. Funeral boat stones. Pinson mounds in Tennessee. Saul's mound. Boat stones. Egypt got boat stones. Red Jasper beads. It's the same teaching. Why they didn't use diamonds over there in Egypt? Why they didn't use quartz? Why they didn't use mica for this? Because red jasper goes along with the destruction of the crops, So we use the locust to show destruction of the crops. It's the same culture, Jalen, but it's way older over here. Now let me give y'all some dates. I like to give dates so you can understand who is the first people to do this, right? Let's go to dates. Let's get some dates up here. Roll the coin. Look at that. Look at this. This one of the mounds. Now let me go 6220 BP. That's 42 BC. That ain't even the oldest ones. Let's keep going. Monte Santo mounds, 7,500 years old. That is 5,500 BC. 5,500 BC, Monte Santo mounds, right? 5,500 BC. Let's go look at Egypt and Samaria. 5,500 BC. Samaria is 4,100 BC, people. We are 14,000 years older than these people. They got their knowledge from us. Our people went over there and did that over there. And I'm going to prove that. 1 second. Give me 1 second. Here goes Samaria. They're not older than the Mississippi River. I just showed you Monte Santo 5,500 BC with the beads. Egypt, 6,000 years, 4,000 BC. We 1,500 years older than these people. Rolling the coin with the star line with the same artifacts. That shit come from here. Let's go back to Monte Santo so you can do the math. 7,500 years ago is 5,500 BC, my babies. We older. The knowledge came from here. Who taught us that? Who taught us about the red locust, the boat stone, agriculture, irrigation of the Mississippi River, mound building aligned with the Sirius star, equinoxes and solstices? Who taught us? Right? Who taught Poverty Point to have this right here? Who taught Poverty Point to have this? The bird mound. That's the Haru mound, people. This is the Haru mound, Horus mound. Here you go. There you go right there. There you go right there with the wings spread. Right there in Louisiana, older than Egypt. Right there in Louisiana, older than Egypt. The mound was just like this with the bird. You see it right there. You see what they called it, didn't it? The motherfucking bird mound. They know what that is. That is Haru ideology on the ground. Right there on the Mississippi River. Stop playing with me. I'm going to show you why they call it the Nile. I'm going to show you. Look at the alignments. Look at the alignments. Equinox. True North. Look at the alignments. Bird mound right here. Yeah. What we got? We know the truth now. Sunset alignments, summer solstice, winter solstice. Yeah, this ain't no Native American. This ain't no damn Native American. This Poverty Point, same place the bees were found. Okay, now let's go to Samaria. We know the truth now. Samaria is some aliens. Oh my God. Sumerians aliens. Shut the hell up. Sumerians are writing cuneiform tablets of debts of corn. Why y'all writing down the debts of corn, Samaria? Why are y'all writing down the debts of corn? I thought corn didn't even get one over there. Who taught y'all that? Nineveh corn tablet. Broke the knowledge. I broke this knowledge. Yeah, Nineveh corn tablet. Let's keep going. The corn must roll. The Nineveh corn tablets, cuneiform, documents of debts of corn. I got one picture of the Nineveh corn tablet out of book. They hide that motherfucker with their life. They hide the Nineveh corn tablet with their life. They're not going to never put it in a museum. They're not going to never tell you that them cuneiform tablets are talking about corn debt. Samaria. Yeah, what the alien shit at? Look like to me, y'all over there rolling the corn. Corn was money back in them days, people. Corn was so significant in ancient Samaria, it was money. You can pay your debt off with corn. It's so important in these areas. Okay, now, when you see stuff like this, you understand what it is. Now, roll the corn, my people. Gilgamesh with the corn. Now you understand what that is. Roll the corn. Hold on. Y'all think I'm playing with these people. What is that up there? What is that on the top of the Anunnaki head? Huh? You see it? That's corn. That's where the saint sign come from. That's where the fleur de lis come from. They showing you right they showing you what the hell they rolling right on the artifacts. You just got to pay attention. And the original Sumerian was melanated. I got the receipts. Let me go back into the receipt bank, man. Roll the corn. I just need one picture. Just one. Showing us all these old YT-ass mound builders. Stop it. You don't stop that foolishness right now. This receipt real old, y'all. This receipt old. If I can find it, it's old. It's old. Roll the corn, though. Roll the corn. The ancient Sumerian receipts on the wall over there that they be hiding. They hiding the corn tablet. They hiding what color they was. They got the bow and arrow. They hiding all that. Roll the corn. They hiding all of that. These people from here, man. The original mound building Sumerian from here. Taught them folks everything they know. Taught them everything they know. Roll the corn. They better hope I don't find it. They better hope. Oh, here we go. We know the truth now. What date this is? December 2024. Whoa. Hold on. Who the hell is that? Them sure look like some melanated people to me. Look at that. She like, give me some corn. Give me some of that corn. Put some corn in my bowl, baby. Baby, let me get a little bit of that corn. These mound builders, these are the descendants of mound builders from here. That's why you got the king's list. The king came from here. Them ain't no aliens. These ain't no damn aliens. These your ancestors, bloodline, moving around the world, teaching hunter-gatherers. I can't teach you no better. Oh, there we go. Big B. Ain't no fallen angels, Big B. Ain't no fallen angels, Big B. Ain't no damn fallen angels. Ain't no angel had no baby with no human, Big B. I don't know who told you that. I know all these stories, got all these fallen angels. They talking about stars, Big B. They talking about stars, big dog. You got to get deeper into the knowledge. Stars. Because the original people of the earth come from the earth. They come from the earth. They don't come from... Now, true enough, some of the matter in your body come from outer space. But 98% of your body come from earth. You got a little stardust in you. You got a little gold in you. We got a little gold in us too. Gold is from outer space. We got a little gold in our body. We got gold in our body. Look it up. Gold is space dust. Gold from out of here. But the rest of it, 97% of it, under your feet. What you mean? Roll the corn. Roll the corn. Now let's get back. Let's get back. Let's go back. Now, the Mississippi Valley or the Mississippi Delta, Poverty Point being directly aligned with Arcturus. Arcturus is a god in Egypt. Poverty Point is aligned with Arcturus. Arcturus is a god in Egypt, people. When the knowledge got to Egypt, Arcturus is a whole god. And look how long it was before Arcturus aligned with mounds in Louisiana. Look how long it was the last time Arcturus aligned with the mounds at Poverty Point. That's when it was built. 7,600, that's 5,600 BC. That's older than Egypt, people. You see that, right? See, if you don't know the stars, you don't know how old it was when these stars aligned, you can't predict how old the culture is. That's why you got to understand the stars. You got to understand Tubin, Arcturus, Polaris, right? Yes. When you understand the stars and understand the teachings of our people in ancient times, it hits you right upside the head and it shows you the truth. Arcturus is a god in Egypt. We started Arcturus. We are the first people to align Arcturus with a mound on the face of the earth. Then it gets to Egypt, they align temples with Arcturus. Where did the knowledge come from? Right here. Let me show you. Where your people come from, where your ancient ancestors come from. Right here. Let me show it to you. Right here. Right here. Mississippi. Mississippi and Louisiana mounds. Oldest mounds on the planet. Right here up in this area, right here. This is where the knowledge come from, right here. Mississippi River. Running up through LSU, running upside Mississippi. Up through the Mississippi Valley. The Delta, Mississippi Delta. Anybody who lives in the Mississippi Delta ain't nothing but cornfields out there. Have you ever rolled through the Mississippi Delta? Ain't no grass, people. Nothing but crop fields. Why? Our ancient culture built that area from the ground up. Hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of miles of agriculture. That's why Winterville mounds sitting right there in Greenwood, one of the tallest mounds in America. Shaped just like a pyramid. I put the video on my page. This is our culture. This is our land, people. These people gonna try to make We Know the Truth now disappear for teaching this. This is our land. All of it. Every last square inch of this motherfucker is ours, bro. Our ancestors put them mounds all over the country. These ain't no Anunnaki in them mounds. Them ain't no unidentified giants in them mounds. Quit teaching that to my people. Them our ancestors. We didn't get here from nowhere. Because we sure ain't come on no boat. Millions deep. That's a lie. Roll the corn. Your great-grandma don't know nothing about no Africa. Them folks know about Mississippi, and Louisiana, and Alabama, and Tennessee, and Georgia. What your grandma know about West Africa? Nothing. Those folks wouldn't forget about no Africa if they came from Africa. You think my great-grandmama, if we were from Africa, she would have knew that a couple generations before her, that her ancestors taught us that we were from Africa? She ain't no... Hold on. Bro, listen, bro. You got to put the crops into the knowledge, bro. The crops going to break the knowledge, bro. Agriculture going to break the knowledge. I'm telling you. Put the agriculture in with the Bible, you're going to understand it then. Put the agriculture in with the Epic of Gilgamesh, you're going to understand it then. Put the agriculture in with what your grandma and them were doing, cooking them greens and cornbread and peas and figs. And that's American culture. Roll the corn. Agriculture is American culture. Ain't no African rolling no big ass crop field in West Africa. Nowhere in the 1600s. Ain't no crop fields in West Africa in the 1600s. Small ones. I already took over by the army and by different military groups. If you grow a farm in Africa in the 1500s, they coming to bust your head. Ain't nobody got no food. They don't know how to farm, people. Not no tobacco, not no cotton and corn. They don't know how to do that. They ain't got that. They might have wheat. We got that. The knowledge came from agriculture. Large scale agriculture. Not no little ass field with a couple pieces of wheat. Y'all ain't got no water. You ain't got no water to have no flood. The flood story came from America. Y'all are using our stories in y'all literature. Right? That's what happened. Over there talking about some Aquarius is the flood. Aquarius ain't the flood. Y'all made Aquarius the flood over there. We had real floods over here. See, it's all mythology. Anunnaki are teaching Assyria, the flood is Aquarius. Egypt is teaching the flood is Aquarius. That is a story from the story they heard from our people. Then they assigned it to a zodiac. Ain't no flood happening in Mesopotamia. They ain't got no water. They're in the middle of the desert, no ocean, nowhere near it. Where a flood coming from? The Tigris in the Euphrates River can't flood my bathtub. The Nile can't flood my bathtub. We got to start using this, bro. The knowledge came from here over there. We are the Atlanteans. We are the people that bring agriculture and knowledge to these areas. Ain't no damn aliens. These your people. And once you start back realizing it, you gain your power back. You lost your power looking in the sky for some bullshit. Whole time, the truth under your feet. In the mounds. They want you to look up there. Only time you look up there is when you get them star alignments together. That's it. Ain't no help coming from up there. The help coming from what your ancestors created and they was buried under your feet. They tried to teach you. That's why they left all this stuff here for you to see. They didn't leave them mounds all over America for nothing. They left them here because y'all gonna know we was here. And somebody gonna understand it one day. Somebody gonna know we was here, great people. Roll the corn. Somebody got to know we was here. Yes, mounds in South Carolina. Yes, ma'am. Now, mounds evolved to pyramids, people. Everything go together now. The first pyramid was a mound pyramid. Then it turned into stone and temples and pyramids and Tartarian buildings. Research it. Do not disrespect the mound. That is the first culture aligning things with stars with our culture. Those are our people. Roll the coin. Something else I wanted to show y'all too. Something else I wanted to show y'all. Let me show y'all something, man. Because people think this stuff a joke. Cuneiform is grain contracts, people. They write grain contracts on cuneiform. Paying off debts of coin in cuneiform on tablets. Where the hell they come from? Coin tablets. Talking about debts of coin. See that? Cuneiform script in Akkadian. Sealed by the debtor. See, if you don't know what to look for, you can. This stuff basic knowledge, but they don't teach us this. They don't teach us. Ancient Sumerians are writing down, look, Billy owed me some corn. John owed me some damn corn. Juanita. Keisha owed me some damn corn. Who else owed me? Let me put this shit on the computer. Motherfucker need to get my corn, for real. I need that by Friday. I need my corn by Monday morning. For real. I need me. That's what I'm trying to do. Let me get my hands. I'm like 50 Cent. Monday morning, 8 o'clock, I need my damn corn, bro. For real, you owe me. You owe me 32 cobs of corn. I need that. I'm coming to see about you. Now, why is this significant? Why is this significant? Because this is how important corn was in Samaria, people. And all of that knowledge that went along with the Anunnaki came from our people. Now do you understand it? Now do you get it? Corn debts wrote in cuneiform and hieroglyphics. And hieroglyphics. These ain't no aliens. These are our people. These are our people. Now, think about this. Why is corn so valuable to these cultures? They made it a monetary value, people. You could pay off your debt. You could pay your light bill in corn. Why is this so important? Because this crop fed thousands of people at a time. Wheat is not going to feed no 10,000 people. That little bread going to be gone for everybody to eat. Corn can feed the whole civilization. So now, all of these people are feeding their people off of this corn that's new to the area. And the teachings that came with the corn became gods. There you have it. In Sumerian mythology, Pharaoh is represented by an ear of corn. Go look it up. In Sumerian mythology, Pharaoh is represented by an ear of corn. She is Virgo. She is the Virgin Mary. That is the same story as the other. I'm going to break that down another time, but all the other cultures have the same story, people. I was just on the podcast, they were talking about the Sumerian goddess. I'm going to break her down soon, too. I got something coming for that. Because people act like they didn't understand what her significance was. I'm going to break all this shit down. Because They are trying to make these things entities from out of this planet, and it's not true. And so I got to put my version to it, just so you can go through the knowledge and come up with your own conclusion. But I got to give you some receipts on that, because ain't nobody giving no receipt. They just screaming this stuff out and screaming it out like it's true. But this stuff ain't true. Stuff ain't true, man. So I showed y'all the Red Jasper. I'm working on this right here, too. I'm working on this right here. Because in Japan, we got this pyramid burial mound, look like a keyhole. You know, the Moors said they came up with the key, right? When you see a structure with the keyhole, y'all think it's Moorish. Right? I seen a lot of people try and teach that. When you see a structure with the keyhole, people say it's Moorish. Look at that mound. Keyhole. I told y'all Moors got their knowledge from mound building culture way before them. I told y'all that. That's why buildings are built with the same keyhole. It kept evolving. I wish I had an overhead picture of that all together so I could show y'all. I ain't got it, but this is the one in Japan, I think. And they say, now this is what they say. Yeah, it's in Japan. They say that the Cuneiform period were the people who built this mound. See, Cuneiform, 250. Hell no. 250 AD? Get your ass out of here. That mound way older than y'all. Y'all just got into that mound and act like y'all built it, man. Y'all ain't built that. All the way over there in Japan. We only people had the knowledge to move around and build mounds like this, man. Y'all can't feed nobody to get around the world. You got to be able to feed somebody traveling around the world, bro. Our people are stopping, putting corn all over the world. We'll eat good, stock up, go to the next spot with the corn knowledge. All the way in Japan. I'm going to bust this up. I'm on y'all ass, Japan. You might as well get ready. Corn rolled out here. Corn ain't from over there neither. Yeah, I'm on your ass. This all covered up with trees now. It's all covered up with trees, but they ain't going to let that stop me. Yeah, covering up the mounds. The mounds in Asia, in China, they talking about the dynasty. What you call a dynasty built that cap? Stop it. Let's go into the corn again. Let's go into the corn of Samaria. Corn of Samaria, right? Let's get into that a little deeper. I showed it yesterday, but I'm gonna show it again. The earliest examples of writing depicted sheaves of barley and heads of cattle. Right? It's talking about agriculture and cattle in the earliest writings of Cuneiform. Right? So that's letting you know the earliest languages came from some type of languages to teach about agriculture. But I gotta go a little deeper into that. Y'all know that ain't enough for me. I gotta keep going. Right? Hammurabi is an ancient Mesopotamian god, right? Bad weather come and destroy the harvest. Injury falls upon the tiller of the soil. You see these people talking about the harvest and the soil, harvest and soil. You see it? I want to show y'all that. I wanted to show y'all that because this is what it's all about. This is what it's all about. This is what it's all about. Now look at this. This is very interesting. Plantations. If a man let in the damn irrigation water and the water overflow the plantation of his neighbor, he shall pay 10 gur for every 10 gan of land. Where y'all think plantation came from? See plantation? Irrigation water, overflow plantation. That's where the name plantation comes from, all the way back from ancient Sumeria. All the way back from over there. That shit ain't American. Why is the plantation so significant in America and over there? Because that's where the agriculture is at. That's why when they brung their ass here, they looking for agriculture fields. And what did they call them? Just like the ancient Mesopotamians. Plantations. That's where the crops at. That's where our people was at. That's why all this stuff go together. This stuff go back way before America. That's why I be trying to teach people what the history is before it got here so you can understand where it come from. People think a lot of this shit be original American history. It's not. 80% of this knowledge come from overseas, people. 20% of it is us, all our ancient knowledge. Everything else got added on to it. You just got to be able to separate their knowledge from ours because they put it all together. Let me give you an example. Mardi Gras. I talked about this yesterday. Mardi Gras is an example of our culture. They mixed their culture in with it, and now they act like they created it. That is the spring festival for the sowing of the seed, right? Now, they see us out there partying in the middle of February getting ready to plant the seeds. We out there partying because we finna drop the seeds. We made it through the winter, people. In ancient times, to make it through the winter with crops, you are amazing, people. People are freezing and dying of starvation in the winter if you don't have no crops stored up in the winter. We are celebrating us making it through the winter. Finna plant crops again. That is the spring festival. Melanated Indians were down there dancing in Louisiana for the spring festival. Wearing they feathers and suits. Way before colonizers got here. Now, if y'all think I'm lying, go look up quals. I think it's Kweres, something like that. These are the people, colonizers, putting on masks, going to the spring festival, acting like they part of the festivities. That's why these white people be wearing masks on their face for Mardi Gras, people. You don't even supposed to be out there. So you put on the mask, go out there and shake and dance out. You go out there and dance off beat. You go out there dancing off beat. Get your ass out of here. Now you come back talking about this is a pagan ritual. This is colonizers Mardi Gras, all in New Orleans with the bees and all this. Stop it. You out there dancing out beat with your mask on, your masquerade mask. Y'all wasn't a part of the original festival gatherers. Stop it. I'm going to show y'all that Mississippi had the same thing. I'm going to show y'all on another live. I ain't got the receipts loaded up right now. Mississippi had the same spring festival. Alabama did. Georgia did. Florida did. I'm going to show y'all. I got to show y'all that. I've been having the receipts. I just ain't put them out yet. We done the spring festival. The spring festival went on in the Southwest Desert also with the Anasazi, the cliff dwellers. The pilgrimage to the corn, all this stuff go together, people. All that go together. That's our culture. Don't act like y'all came over here and gave us no party in New Orleans. Stop that. Don't do that. Please don't do that. Don't let me see nobody say that. I'm on yet. Roll the call. Productive agriculture assets couldn't take it from a man, right? Kidnapping debt. See, these people over there in bankruptcy protection. See, all this stuff is old, people. We think bankruptcy is new. We think being in debt with corn is new. This is when Babylon started. This is when Babylon started, people. Babylon started from motherfucker being in debt for corn and crops and cow. This is where Babylon started it. It didn't start over here. It started over there. They took the knowledge and they created this trade barter system and put everybody in debt. Now your ass in debt for corn, and we around here writing cuneiform tablets talking about John owed me some corn. Now you see where this stuff come from? Bankruptcy. Ain't no new word. This stuff old, coming out the field, gardens. The first monetary value was crops. Okay. Roll the corn. Now look, Code of Hammurabi made some limited insurance provisos in the case of acts of God. An act of God is the locust coming down, tearing your damn crops up. That's why it became a plague in ancient culture. These people talking about insurance, acts of God. You got to see. We thought these people were dumb. These people were highly advanced by the time they got to Samaria. People. Then you mix the cultures in. You put the non-virtuous culture with the virtuous culture. Now you use virtuous things to put people in debt. That's when evil becomes. Right? Now you starting to use your knowledge to put people in debt, make yourself rich. That's when evil comes. That's Babylon. Babylon is Mesopotamia. And those teachings evolved all the way up to the banking system and came right back over here and put the shit right back on us. Do you understand what I'm trying to tell you? This ain't nothing new under the sun, people. They want to put you in debt. It started all the way back with corn. They want you in debt with the money today. Then they put the pyramid with the all-seeing eye on the money, showing you the star alignment of the harvest. They showing you the pyramid, the Sirius, and the sun. Yeah, that's the all-seeing eye. That's the harvest. We finna break the knowledge of the harvest from the people. That's why you put the pyramid on the money when it broke up from the body. You break the knowledge of the people from the harvest. Now you come over here and charge us 10 times what the crop's worth. Take over all the crop field. The crop field made them people rich. Tobacco, cotton, corn made them people rich people. They just took their money and went into other businesses. Because in the early 1600s, ain't nothing of value but things in the land, people. Minerals and crops and rivers. That's the only thing of value when colonizers got here. Gold, things like that, farms, and rivers. You could take the gold back to Europe and get your money for it. It already was a system set up for gold in Europe. That's why they look for gold first. You clear out all the gold, you go for the land second. Because the crops is free money. I can take a boat full of tobacco back over there and make a killing. I'm trapping on the ocean. 3, the river. Fishing, shrimp. You can charge people for going over your river land. You can travel up the rivers in America. That's very valuable. These 3 things, that's why the Mississippi River is so powerful. Everything is right there. They found all type of artifacts of gold on the Mississippi. Then the river right there. Then the agriculture right there. We got to kick y'all ass off that land. Y'all got to go to Oklahoma. We got to figure out a way to get somebody to sign a treaty to get these motherfuckers to Oklahoma where the desert at. Because this land where they living at, in the Mississippi Delta, going back east to west on the 33rd parallel of the Black Belt land, we got to get y'all out of there. The Black Belt, we got to get them out of there. This land is worth trillions of dollars. They just out there eating. They out there eating and feeding their people, right? And ain't nobody starving. We gotta get these folks out of here. We gotta get them out of here, people. This is the richest, most agriculture abundant mineral. They found gold all in Alabama, gold in Georgia, gold on the Mississippi River. This area right here is the most powerful land on the face of the earth, right here. Right here. Look who lived there. Look who lived there. The most fertile soil. Look who lived there. They still there today. We still there today. Melanated Americans still in these areas of the Black Belt today. You know why? Because that's where our ancestors from. That's why we still there. We're not there for no slavery. We're not there because of no slavery. We're there because our ancient ancestors grew here, tilled these fields, became spiritual here. That's why we from there. This the real Mesopotamia. This the real Kemet. This is the real black soil that they talking about all over the world. This is it right here. This is it. The descendants of the mound builders are southeastern Indians. Let me say that again. The descendants of the mound builders. Where are all the mounds? Right here. Where are the oldest mounds in the world, people? Right here on the Mississippi River in the Black Belt. The descendants of mound builders are southeastern Indians. Where your people from? There you go right there. All this stuff is tore down and buried under lakes and reservoirs and dams right here. Ancient Alabama was called Mesopotamia, people. Ancient Alabama was called Mesopotamia. Think about that. That's the Fertile Crescent. Why is Alabama called the Fertile Crescent? Because this the original one. Y'all think I'm lying? They think I got new people in the chat. Y'all know I like to show the new people. Ancient Alabama was called Mesopotamia, my people. Here you go. Hold on, let me find a receipt. Before Alabama became a state, it was called Mesopotamia. Areas in Alabama was called Mesopotamia. I bullshit you not. Let me see. The Black Belt, fertile soil, Black Belt, crescent-shaped region. Across central Alabama, northeastern Mississippi, Black Belt. Hold on, let me find it. Utah, Erie, Mesopotamia. Where is my receipts at? Hold on, y'all. Roll the coin, man. I just want y'all to know this. Oh, I know how I can find it. Look, when I got to find Erie. Hold on, let me find Erie. Erie, Alabama. I just seen it. Roll the coin. I don't want to break the live because it be messing up my when I put it on YouTube. Erie, Alabama. Utah, Alabama. Utah mean pine cone. They got these birds with pine cones and so-called corn. See, this stuff is crazy, man. History is crazy. Here we go. Right here. Utah, Alabama was originally called Mesopotamia. Because I learned tons from you. Everybody don't know this information, man. You got to be, this stuff is, let me explain this before I get out of here, just off the top of my head. Let me explain this. Once you break the code, bro, once you break the code of what these people really talking about in ancient times, it's going to lead you right to the truth. It's going to lead you right to the truth, because if you can't break the original code to get to the real knowledge, it's going to lead you astray. I'm going to say it like that. It's not going to lead you into what you really need to know, because things are designed for us not to learn the truth. Things are designed for us, so they give us the alien story. Whole time your ancestors did all this shit. They give us the this teaching came from this part of the world. They flip the map. You flip the map. You teach them the teaching come from this side of the world. You tell them that Atlantis is under the ocean. Whole time Atlantis is America, North and South America. You tell them bullshit, and you lead them astray like sheep. See, I am a threat to thousands of people who teach knowledge. I'm a threat to them. That's why don't nobody fool with me like that. Don't nobody fool we know the truth now, bro. Except people who really want the truth. Don't nobody fool with me, bro. All these people teaching aliens and all these people teaching all of that, they don't want to get on no panel with me and talk. They're not finna do that. It's gonna hurt their best interests. They want money, people. They want money. They want to tell you about the Galactic Confederation. Ain't no goddamn Galactic Confederation. They want to tell you about Thoth the alien. They want to tell you about Enki and Enlil the alien. They want to tell you about all of this moon and... Listen, bro. All of that shit y'all be talking about were done by shamans. Shamans, mound builders. Shamans, real people in mound, buried in mounds. Shamans taught y'all all this shit. Alchemy, shamans. Moon alignment, Thoth, knowledge, shamans. Motherfucker wearing bear suits in the mounds. Our people. Knowledge. Knowledge came from nature. Knowledge didn't come from outer space. Knowledge came from nature. All that, how to eat a herb and get rid of cancer, that came from the dirt. They ain't come from nobody out of space. They come from somebody eating it over and over again, finding out which one's going to help you with this sickness. That's where knowledge comes from. Knowledge comes from nature. Without nature, we wouldn't have no knowledge. Right? Who got the knowledge from the stars, watching the stars from the earth and from nature under their feet? Our people did that. And like I keep screaming, 26,000 years of knowledge flushed down the drain when somebody tell you about an alien. Let me explain something to y'all. 12 zodiacs. It takes 26,000 years for the sun to go around 12 zodiacs. 26,000 years. Full eclipses come every 17 years. Why is this on ancient artifacts? Our ancestors had to map that thing out and pass the knowledge down, because you don't live nothing but 100 years, people. They write this thing down, get old, pass it to the descendants. They write it down, get old, pass it to the descendants. They write it down, get old, pass it to the descendants for 26,000 years. Ain't nobody got no respect for that. Ain't nobody got no love for that. Ain't nobody got no love for people telling you about the different zodiacs for 26,000 years. You know how intellectual and smart you got to be to write that down and pass that down through generations for 26,000 years. This is the original so-called Hebrew teaching. And it's teaching you the star alignment. It's teaching you when to plant the crops. Watch out for the goddamn locusts. Watch out for the locusts. Don't forget them. This how you irrigate the river. This how you put your people in the mounds. This how you do this. We're gonna write this stuff on gold tablets. We're gonna write it on gold tablets. We're gonna keep passing it down. YT people found this stuff, y'all. They found it. What you think in the Library of Alexander? What you think the Mormons pulling out them mounds in America? Ancient knowledge of your people. Turn it into religion with mythology. Where do you think they got it from? We wanted to teach them people, but those people are violent people. We wanted to teach these people. We come in peace. We come to be virtuous and teach another entity of the earth who come after us, who not as smart as us. We want to teach y'all, but y'all are violent. Y'all are not nature's people. So over time, we start hiding the knowledge, switching the names of the knowledge so they wouldn't understand it. Because we see if they get the power of the knowledge, it's going to be just like it is today. Our ancestors did not want it to be like it is today. You see the pattern? We could not let these evil people get this knowledge because we see they are not ready for it. They're going to use it against the world for selfish monetary gain. That's how I look at people teaching Egyptian stuff right now. You are teaching that for entertainment of your own gain. Same way our ancestors knew we got to switch the Sirius star to Haru, a falcon. Maybe they don't understand it. We got to switch the rejuvenation and greenery of the earth with Osiris. We got to switch that. Maybe they don't understand it. Maybe they don't understand that the locust made out of red jasper is destructive to the crops. Maybe they don't understand it. Maybe they don't understand Orion the hunter chasing the bear a hunter chasing the bear is Orion chasing Ursa Major. Maybe they don't understand it. Maybe we can just put it in code, hide it, the Ark of the Covenant style type of thing, hide the knowledge from the evil people, because if they get it, they going to punish us with it. That's what they doing now. That's why the Freemasons is so powerful with what they do. They cook our information and punished us with it. And broke you from the knowledge and taught you misdirection. Okay, let me explain something to y'all. If we understand free energy, just one thing, free energy, that is $1 trillion industry, people. Free energy. It was already, our ancestors had already wrote it down, how to do it. They got hold to it. They start understanding it. Now they own all the building with free energy. Don't you see the pattern? Tesla cars. Tesla ain't create that shit. We got Tesla cars on the wall in Egypt. Imagine the knowledge that they got and made monetary value off of it. Think about it. From the ground up. Free energy. What parts of the river produce the most fish? Where the fish traps at? Where the shrimp traps at? Where the conch traps at? We set all that up, people. Our people had fish traps all up the Atlantic Ocean. That's why we got shell mounds. We've been eating good fish. They sell that fish to you right now today. Tobacco fields. Tobacco is an original American crop. Mound builders built the strongest tobacco in the world. They want that. Our people still firing up Newports today. You think they don't want that money? Imagine if your family still own them tobacco fields. Billionaire. See, now I'm finna talk into what they want. Now I'm gonna talk about what they want. They want the money. That tobacco worth money? Give me a 2 in the chat. Give me a 2 in the chat. Give me a 2 if you hear me. Give me a 2 if you hear me. Give me a 2 if you hear me. My phone just rung. They want the money. They're going to tear nature up for the money. Right? Tobacco is $1 billion industry. Fishing is $1 billion industry. Cropping is $1 billion industry. Oil rigs is $1 billion industries. Copper mines, $1 billion industry. Limestone mines are $1 billion industry. Why are the mounds on top of limestone mounds? Limestone mines. I showed y'all one on my page from San Juan Island off the coast of Washington State. That is a limestone mound right on top of Freemason stuff all over it. These people have gotten rich off the land, people. They don't know how to do nothing else, but still, they ain't putting in no work. They got rich off the land. Right? Copper. The big copper mine out there, a land just like Egypt. What state that is? I put the video up. I can't remember it right now. We think that stuff is obsolete. These people have became wealthy off of the lands in Utah. You right, Mad Titan. There were copper pyramids out there in Utah. They tore all this shit down. I got a video about it on my page, bro. I got a picture of the copper pyramid. People don't be paying attention to my video. My video got that fire in it, but you just got to slow them down and look at the pictures. These people got rich off the land. Right? So, and then I'm going to say this too. Now, imagine this. Imagine your people still own the land where the copper field is, the oil fields is, the crop fields, the tobacco fields is. Imagine if your ancestors passed their land down to you today with beautiful houses already built on it, already making what we supposed to make off our land. And I'm not trying to be on no monetary thing. I'm just saying reality. In reality, I'm not trying to sound like no money hoarder or nothing, but in reality, just think about this. Look at the condition our people are in today. Imagine if they passed down those $1 billion worth of land with these different things on it, with the same beautiful houses your great-grandmama and great-great-great-granddad stayed in, upside the river, with free energy. You ain't need no, you self-sufficient. You can get closer to God like that. You can get closer to nature like that. Ain't no depression of trying to pay the bills. Ain't no depression on no food. Ain't no depression on no crops. You got food, free housing, fresh water from a river before they fuck the rivers up. You are free. That's why I'm about. That's why I'm cultivating me some land and I'm gonna build me something on my land. That's all I'm doing. Now, that's freedom, people. I ain't got to worry about where the mortgage gonna come from. I ain't got to worry about where the water bill finna come from, the light bill. See what I'm saying? That's how they take your land and use you as the payee of what they took. That's like somebody robbing you and making you pay for your wallet back. I robbed you, and I'm like, look, I need $1,000 for what I just robbed you for. Every month. I robbed you, but I need $1,000 every month for what I just took. You gonna sign the contract? Okay, come on. Guess how they making us look. Guess how they making us look. Give me a two if you hear me. Give me a two if you hear me. Give me a two if you hear me. My phone ringing. That's how they doing us, people. We are paying high rent on our land. Just think about this shit now. We paying high rent, high electric bill from free energy that was already here. This is pimping at its finest right here. This is big pimping, spending cheese, right? Ride BLADs. You got a lad to keep from crying, sonny. They are charging us $19.99 for shrimp and fish, come right out the Mississippi. On one plate. Come on, man. Think about this. Where you think all them people down there in the Gulfport got the shrimping business from and the catfish fillet business? Our people been eating that off the river. But let me tell y'all something. Moundville, Alabama. Moundville, Alabama. I saw the most beautiful thing I ever saw in my life at Moundville, Alabama. The mounds are lined with stars. I'm walking through the mounds. I'm walking through the mounds in Moundville, Alabama. I get to the river, people. The mound right here, the river right here. Bro, listen. In this little area between the mound and the river, it's the most beautiful trees. Birds is walking around. Birds ain't even scared of you, bro. Beautiful birds that walking on the ground. They ain't flying off. I went walking by birds. Like this heaven, bro. This look like heaven. Y'all need to go to Moundville, Alabama. I get to the river, bro. It's two young dudes out there fishing, right? I guess they let people come up there and fish the river in Moundville, Alabama. Right by the mound. I said, bro, how much y'all caught today? How much y'all caught today? They said, bro, we ain't really out here fishing, bro. It's a fishing hole right there. All we gotta do is drop the line right in the fishing hole. It's a fish trap made out of stones. This young guy, I swear, he was probably about 19 or 20. He stood up, he said, let me show you, bro. It's some stones in the river running. The stones, big ass stones, probably this far into the water in the river. They're not sticking out the water though. You gotta look closely to see it. The stone runs into a maze, people. Running right around to the bay of the river. And in the part where the bay of the river is at, the stones come up to the top of the water. Bro, it is catfish and brim and this big sitting right there in the fish trap. The stones that led the fish right to the trap, right by the mound, people. He said, bro, this been here since my dad used to bring me fishing. It's always been here. Bro, you can stick your hand down there and grab a catfish, bro. Come up with a catfish. Right at Moundville. Bro, these people was already equipped to survive, bro. Already equipped. The crop field, the catfish, the cow, everything was already there. It was already there. It's still there today. I had read about them fish traps, but I never, every time I get to the mound, I be so locked in on the mound, I don't check the river, bro. Man, that man showed me that, it blew my mind. He said, all we do is come to the fish trap, throw a worm in there, drop the line in there, and pull out whatever kind of fish we want, bro. Probably about 5 feet down, nothing but fish trapped in a trap that the ancient culture put in the river to lead the fish right to the trap. That is self-sufficient, people. It's self-sufficient. You ain't got to go to no grocery store. You ain't got to do nothing. That's fire to me because that shows by living like that, you get close, you get more spiritual. Because the world takes your spirituality and tries to transfer it over to materialism. Now they got you out here trying to manifest a damn Nissan and a Toyota. I'm going to manifest a car. No, dog. That car ain't got no spirit. It's not connected to nothing. That's a machine. You don't manifest no material goods. They got our people out here doing that, praying for money and praying for cars and houses. I'm going to manifest a mansion. I'm going to pray for it. Ain't what you pray for. You better pray for wisdom and understanding and a healthy body and how to learn how to take care of your body. And then you use that strength of a strong body to go out here and do what you want to do in your life. But you don't just specifically go pray for no material goods. Just because you think that's going to make yourself look better with your sister or your mama or your cousins or your friends. I got a big old house. Fuck that shit. It's wood and fucking concrete and fucking drywall, bro. You go get that, yes, for your family, but that ain't what you pray for or manifest. Manifestation started with nature and yourself being a great, virtuous person. That's what I manifest. That's what I want. I want to be a great person, great health, and I can do the rest on my own, but that ain't what I'm trying to manifest. I'm trying to manifest the helping of my people, the teaching of my people. I'm not trying to manifest no goddamn house. I can go get some land and build a house now. That ain't what, Our people was not out there getting spiritual, talking about no damn house hut. Okay. We know the truth now.